I just read this Naruto chapter, and I'm not in a fucking funny mood right now. I can kind of see where this story is going, but at the same time, I feel like the reveal of Toby being Obito was already fucking like so drawn the fuck out that we were just like, tell me who it is. Now I know who it is. Don't draw his fucking backstory out. I mean, I just want to know what happened, and from what I saw, I honestly got pissed off when I saw that, like, he kind of celebrated a little bit when he was able to walk around and he started to enjoy those fucking Zetsu clone things company. I'm like, what the fuck? I understand that he's inside this place with these motherfuckers and he's just stuck there, and I can tell time went by because he looks older. Obito looks like he's aged at least 2.5 years, but I don't even know if like that's a good plot development to say that this is how he became this person. It's like he combated his loneliness by like accepting the Zetsu clones first, and like in the end of the chapter you see that one of the little Zetsu clones was like, yeah, that Ren and Kakashi that you're talking about, they in danger. They just got fucking like ambushed by some hidden mist ninjas, and Obito like, I gotta save him, and he tried to crash into a wall and his arm like disintegrates off or whatever, and the swirl mask faced Zetsu was like, you could just use my body, and Obito was like, aren't you Madara's man? And they're like, don't you want to save him? So I'm thinking to myself, what? I try to be optimistic when I read these chapters because I know that Kishimoto is doing everything with like a plan, but like this one just like, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter just seemed like it was just completely pulled out of left field. I mean, it just seemed like, well, first of all, it inched the story along, and I use that term loosely. It moved the story about this much from last chapter, and it just seems like, I mean, I was happy that it was Obito because, like I said, everything from what I'm seeing in Naruto is done on a duality. You know, so I'm just like, I'm happy that it's Obito. You know, I'm ecstatic about that because I want to see a character that fell from grace and embraced the darkness and shit. You know, it's almost like some Anakin Skywalker type shit. I'm like, I was excited to see that, but I don't know if this particular backstory is like the one that I would have chosen. I mean, honestly, when I was thinking about like what was gonna happen or whatever, I got an email sent to me and everybody was like, what you think made Obito do this? And I thought like maybe Kakashi like let Ren die. You know what I mean? Like, I know Obito said it because you let Ren die, and everybody just like, oh, he felt to protect her. I'm like, no, what if he actually let her die? Like, what if he just physically, like, he didn't physically kill her, but he aided in her death? That's what I was thinking. That would fuck me up to see that, you know, if I was Obito's character. That's what I thought. That's what I thought was gonna happen. And I mean, I haven't gotten that reveal yet, so I can't even say that that's not gonna happen. But it just seems to me like it's not gonna happen. And I mean, this chapter to me just wasn't good. I mean, fucking shit jokes throughout like the fucking like first 8 pages of the chapter. They're just talking about poo. I mean, I guess that trying to show that Obito was still himself at that point, and I don't know, man. I just did not like this chapter, like, really at all. I mean, I like the fact that you kind of saw how he lived with these Zetsus, and you saw that he aged and his hair got longer, so, you know, that could have been him when he pulled his mask off and was like, yeah, I'm Madara Uchiha. You know, that could have been him. I still don't know why Kisame would have been, like, smiling and shit, but whatever. So that could have been him. You know, from what I'm seeing, that could have been him, man. It seems like that was him because the hair matched Madara's hair, the way it was growing. It just seemed like it would have been him. But I don't know, man. This chapter was like unbelievably shitty to me. Like, I literally got no enjoyment from this chapter. I'm not even trying to be a fucking like negative guy. I just didn't get any enjoyment from it. That's just my opinion on it. Hopefully next week's chapter will just like, you know, really like once and like one, put this shit to rest, and two, be like a great revelation or a great reveal or whatever, because right now I just feel like I'm not getting it though, man. I think what made me the most upset was those jokes in the beginning. I didn't need that about poo and all. I don't need that. I mean, let's just be honest. Shit jokes are the lowest form of comedy ever. So, I mean, I just don't think that that was needed, to be honest with you. And that's all I really gotta say about this chapter, man. It was just one that it was just one that I really couldn't even like talk about that much, other than the shit that happened in the end with the Toby looking Zetsu, like telling Obito that you can use my body and shit. I mean, other than that, I have nothing to talk about, man. You can like the video if you want. I honestly, I really don't even care. I'm pretty sure this video is gonna get a bunch of dislikes, and I don't care. But hopefully next week's chapter will be way better. It is 2:13 in the morning. I'm giving you the chapter first, hopefully. I will see you guys next Wednesday or later on today for this Bleach review. Hopefully that one won't be shitty, because this Naruto chapter was shitty, no pun intended, on those poo jokes. See you next Wednesday.